celebration time. Come on. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, come on, Patriots. Left, move the shoulder. Left, right. Move them shoulder, Patriots. Oh, I thought it was November. I thought it was November. Oh, boy, I thought it was my bad, y'all. I thought it was November, baby. I thought we were already rolling down the slide. I thought we were getting it. Woo! All right, we got some more breaking news. Let's go get into it. I ain't gonna waste no time talking. Happy 4th of July. God bless you all and your families, man. One love, baby, to the human race around the world. We love y'all, man, on this channel. And we're going to continue to spread the love. We're going to continue to have fun. And we're going to call it like it is. No sugarcoating. But let me see what this one says. Because y'all just be sending me all kind of news clips, all kind of stuff. Man, we just did a video on Joy Reid having a massive mental breakdown. Boy, it's just been an eventful day. Trump dropped an amazing ad for 4th of July. Oh, man, it's just been an amazing day. But this one is President Biden's approval among voters and top Democrats completely damaged the concern after debate wants him to drop out. This situation has only gotten worse. Oh boy, okay. All right, y'all. Look now. Carl Rowe. All right. Look, I ain't gonna do nothing. I'll say, Rick, just jump into it. No more talking. Let's check it out.
Speaking of which, gaining 2 points since the debate, he now leads President Biden by 8 in a new poll out this afternoon from the New York Times and Siena College. Meantime, over at CNN, take a listen to the senior data reporter, Harry N.
24% of Republicans thought that George H.W. Bush should get out of the race. Compare that now, 32% of Democrats think that Joe Biden should get out of the race. The numbers that Joe Biden is facing amongst his base look a lot more like 1992 when George H.W. Bush not only stayed in the race, but he ran hard, obviously lost that November to Bill Clinton.
So let's bring in Karl Rove, former Deputy White House Chief of Staff for President George W. Bush and a Fox News contributor. Karl, I don't think there's many similarities to what we're seeing right now. What is your assessment of where things are as we're getting new numbers, both public polling and we're getting some word about internal polls from Democrats saying it's sliding?
Yeah, look, this was a bad situation before the debate. And it's only gotten worse. Think about this. The Harvard Caps Harris poll. Hey,
that fella pulled out one of them Ivy. Hey, that fella pulled out one of them. Oh boy, you can't. I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize. I shouldn't be on here laughing and playing around. It's not funny, man. This is some serious stuff. This is the most, and we're living in the biggest history yet. And all this stuff is very, very important, man, because it affects all of our lives. You know, whether you don't want to, whether you like politics or not, you know. It plays a part in all of our lives, and I shouldn't be on here laughing. But that fella pulled out that chalkboard. Woo! He got the facts on the board, baby. He got the facts on the board. I'm here for it. Go on, get it. My bad. I didn't mean to interrupt. I apologize, y'all.
In May, 54%.
Let me go back. He pulled he pulled that fella out smooth too. Okay, let me go back. Let me stop talking. Let me shut up.
Worse. Think about this. The Harvard Caps Harris poll in May, 54% said they doubted that he had the fitness to be president of the United States, mental and physical fitness. At the end of June, 66%. CBS YouGov, early June, 65% said he lacks the mental and cognitive health needed to be president. At the end of June, it's 72%. So this was bad.
Elderly abuse. Hands behind your back. His loved ones. Jill. Hands. Ma'am, you're coming with us. And when everybody needs to be investigated. Then they just had a thing. Was it day before yesterday? The family urges him to stay in the race. But you know, like I say, man. Well, we say it's either Biden. Biden is their nominee, and if it's Kamala, it's gonna be an ultra landslide. So again, they are shaking in their shoes, and all we're gonna hear is that crazy stuff from the left. And don't worry, the massive breakdowns, the panic, and the crazy stuff, and all the propaganda. It's it's hidden social media right now. Just like we seen with Joy Reid coming out in our last video, democracy, threat to democracy. We're tired of hearing that. And then they say Project 2025, Project 2025, Project 20. Threat to democracy.
Bad before. Joe made that point earlier, I thought, quite well. This was a big problem going into the debate. It was made only worse. And the administration's response seems to be, who are you going to believe? Us or your lying eyes? And the American people are going to continue to have these doubts, and they're only going to grow, and they're going to begin to affect the ballot, as we've already begun to see.
Yeah, it is tough to listen to Karine Jean-Pierre say again the same sentence, that he's much more energetic than they are. They look at him, they get tired. And then we hear about him talking to donors and saying he almost fell asleep on the debate stage because of jet lag. Speaking of which, here's Mika Brzezinski on MSNBC, and then Karine Jean-Pierre from the White House briefing today.
There's a lot of criticism now that he's saying it was jet lag. I brought this up earlier. It was flying across 12 time zones when your son was convicted on felony counts that wouldn't bring any others to court, but your son is convicted. So that emotional trauma happening while he's abroad. So yes, Hunter's staying close with his dad right now.
How is it that the president was still tired 12 days after returning from Europe, had a cold, but then went to the Waffle House, and then the following day staged such a huge comeback that he gave those North Carolina remarks? Like, help us understand.
Have you had a cold before?
Of course I've had a cold before.
So you probably...
The president had a cold. His traveling schedule. But we sent them off for a week. I'm telling you, boy, that job is on the line, boy. She is... Boy, I wonder what's in the binder. Oh, for real, y'all. Boy, that binder. Boy. You know, there's only so much lying you can do. I'm just being honest. There's only so much lying you can do. But the American people, we are not stupid. Especially my patriots. We're not stupid. All the covering up, the lies, I mean, it's just a complete mess. Everybody's laughing at us. The world see what's going on. They see it for what it is, man. I'm telling you. It's not looking good. Poor fella, man. Jet lag cold for shaky Biden debate. Cheap fakes, deep fakes.
Well, come on, Jackie. Let's be very. Let's be.
12 days after he returned, though,
but
and
you
he
also
blamed jet lag yesterday.
Hold on a second. There's a cold. There's a jet lag. You combine that. He continues to work for the American people, day in and day out, around the clock. Things happen.
There's 12 days after he returns home to the debate. He doesn't start debate prep until 11 a.m. and reportedly takes a nap in the afternoon. Carl, it's tough to listen to some of the explanations.
Tough, man. Poor fella got the nap and rest, studied the questions, everything. You know, had them gas station dick pills mixed with the Red Bull and Gatorade. He had a B12 shot in the right cheek. You know? And I'm talking about gas station dick pills. Y'all, the Patriots know about them Rhino pills, man. Platinum edition pills. Y'all know, Patriots. I know y'all know. You know? Yeah. That's how you keep your significant other happy. You love. That's how you keep your. You know. That's how your marriage is still strong. Them gas station pills. I'm just. Hey, y'all, come on, take a joke, man. It's 2024. We can't be so sensitive now. You know, come on now. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't act like you don't know now. Don't act like you don't know. You know, some of my Patriots are retired, man. They're retired. They say, yeah, Rick, them days are over with, man. Them days are over with. It was fun while it lasted, though. It was fun while it lasted. Them days over with. Amen, brother.
Oh, it's just terrible. I mean, he had 7 days at Camp David.
7 days.
He got up late, worked for a couple of hours, took a nice nap, had a lovely dinner. You've been at Camp David, relaxing place, and 7 days and before the debate, and we see what we saw. I mean, that was painful to watch. It was painful not only just to feel sorry for somebody who put themselves in that situation, but it was sorry for the country. We do not need the President of the United States to be sounding and looking like we saw that night. And even the next day, he goes and gives a speech on a teleprompter. He can't give a stump speech from either notes or memory. He has to read it off of a teleprompter, and at the end of it, with the cameras right there in front of him, he walks off, turns his back to the camera, and does not turn back. The normal candidate would be out there paying attention to the cameras, waving to the people, interacting with the audience, showing energy. And instead, we saw a slumped very old man, his arm being held by his wife with his back turned to the camera while the crowd tried to provide the energy that he couldn't provide to them. This is sad. And it just seems to me, were we supposed to feel good when we got the news that one of the key advisors at the family meeting this past weekend telling him you need to stay in there is Hunter Biden, who as an adult has shown very bad judgment on virtually everything. And what he wants to do is, Dad, you got to stay in there and fight and you'll be just fine. That's not what the numbers say, and that's not what's going to happen if he remains in the contest.
Yeah, last thing. If he remains in the contest, as they say he is, that's one thing. But if he does choose to pull his name from the nomination, how is it possible to do that and then still stay as president for 7 months, considering the fact that he would be pulling the nomination because of what America realized and saw on that Thursday debate?
Yeah. Well, he'd have to make the case to the American people of we've got big challenges as a country. I need to face those challenges as your president. I can't be a candidate and the president at the same time, so I'm stepping aside. Now, he's not the nominee of the Democratic Party until the Democrats in the middle of August gather together in the city of Chicago and nearly 4,000 delegates vote. And if they cannot agree on a candidate on the first ballot, then an additional 700 superdelegates begin to vote. And remember, of the nearly 4,000 delegates to the Democratic Convention, nearly 3,900 of them are his delegates. They're normal Democrats. This is not going to be a convention with 45% SDA members and Bernie bros.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing to see. Every day is another news cycle here. Karl Rove, we appreciate the time.
Boy. Oh, Joe, you answered all the questions. We defeated Medicare. We're tired. We're sick and tired of being sick and tired, y'all. Tired of the lies. Just tired, man. You know, everybody should be fired up to go to that voting booth. 124 days, baby. And I can't wait to crack open a cold one with my Patriots. I love y'all. God bless you all and your families. Happy 4th, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one.